There we are. Hello, everybody. How's it going out there? Wow, it is exciting times here. Everybody, welcome this evening. If you are new here for the first time, we are Pantheon Plus. My name is Theric. I am one of the co-leaders of Pantheon Plus. Let me know if everything sounds okay, but everything looks good on my end. But if you're having any issues with the sound or the audio, let me know. Put it in chat. But like I was saying, welcome, and we have a big night planned for everybody. So we have a multi-stream here with myself and some of my friends. We are playing in a full group of 6, doing some Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, the MMO that's in development from Visionary Realms. It's in pre-alpha development right now. And so that's what you're going to be seeing tonight. And we're going to be hopefully doing some exploring, some combat, showing you some things maybe you haven't seen before. But what am I doing? I am playing the Enchanter class. So that is the crowd control class that Pantheon has. So my job is to keep the mobs at bay while we deal with multiple pulls, keep them on lockdown so that our group can deal with them. So what I'm going to try and do as we go throughout the stream is I'm going to try and be very detailed and show you the skills and the spells that I'm using. So for example, you'll see on screen here, I'm going to pull up my skill book so you can see. So for example, the first spell on my bar there is called Discordant Divination. And what I want to try and do is get everybody a good understanding of what exactly I'm trying to do and why I'm using the skills the way I am. So for example, this one is basically inflicts a random type of damage and then gives the mob like a debuff to that type of damage as the time goes on. And so I want to do this more like in the moment when we're using it, and I'll tell you about it. So we'll just give you a little preview of that there. If you want to see the other streams, everybody's perspective is being streamed. Got Nathan on the Dire Lord, Basgrim on the Monk, Dracus on the Wizard, Co-Carnage playing the Rogue, and who am I forgetting? Somebody I'm forgetting. But all the links are in the description, so if you want to go see the other perspectives, by all means, totally encourage that. Like I said as well, I want to remind everybody that Pantheon is in pre-alpha development, so the graphics are going to look unfinished. They're going to look, they're not going to look like a final game, like a launched game. So just keep that in mind. And I would just encourage everybody to look at the gameplay that we're trying to showcase, because what we really wanted to do was do a group stream where everybody, we had a full group, and we were utilizing the group content that's out there, because that's what this game is. It's a group-centric game that is intended to show its best when it's being played as a group, and harken back to the old days of classic MMOs with EverQuest and some of those ones that really bought into the group idea, and that's what we want to get back to, or that's what they want to get back to, I should say. Also keep in mind, Pantheon's a crowd-funded game. If you want to support them, you can go to their website, pantheonmmo.com, pledge. You'll find options there to see what works for you, if that's what you want to do. If not, totally fine. Hopefully tonight, some of the stuff you see maybe makes that decision a little easier for you if you're thinking about it, you're on the fence. But we'll do our best, and hopefully we have a good stream. We've been in game here for a bit, and we're just sort of hanging out in town. We're about to start a group call. One of the things is that we're going to be in a group talking to each other, so I won't be able to interact with chat as much as I would otherwise, because there'd be just way too much cross chatter. So I see the chat, and I will sort of acknowledge what I can, but we are going to be talking as a group, so just keep that in mind as to we don't want everybody's ears to be blasted with multiple stream chats and multiple group chat going on. So yeah, it's super exciting. I think we're going to go about 2 hours. I don't know exactly, somewhere around there, hoping, but yeah, Co is with us, and hey, we'll follow Co's lead. But I know we do have a little bit of a plan. Yeah, I know, Minus. I don't look like a ranger. Hey, talk to you. You pull your strings, make some magic, make the ranger happen. Got to play the Enchanter, which is my second favorite class. I actually, in EverQuest, my ranger was my main, and I did have an Enchanter as my main alt, I guess you might say. So, yeah, it's exciting times. I've got lots of good stuff to show. So just checking the time. It looks like we're right about ready to start the group call. So what I'm going to do is just take a quick peek over here to see if my cohorts are ready to go. No, the call hasn't started yet, so we can chat a little longer. Basically, something else I want to mention is I'm going to try and turn off the UI at certain points so that you guys can get really good. And why don't we do that right now? Just to give you a good look around here so that you can see how good this game is looking right now, because I think it looks pretty good. So I'll turn off the overlay as well so you can kind of see. Do not look at the grass. That's not it. That's not good. I mean, it looks pretty good to me, right? Like, hopefully like my frame rates have been good all day. My performance has been good. Everything's been run real smooth, and hopefully it's coming through on stream. It looks like there's no drop frames, so that's good. I'm, running at 1080p here, and yeah, again, I'm going to try and do this as much as I can throughout the stream to give you guys a better look at the game, because that's what everybody wants. They want to see, see the things. Awesome. So there's Mr. Nathan Napalm hanging out on the Dire Lord, playing the Ogre Dire Lord. There's Mr. Drac casting a spell. Go back to third person, because I don't play in first person, because that's just not for me. Put some spells on myself here. Yes, Cinemortai. I know. Once Alpha opens up, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so many more people once Alpha gets here, and it's just gonna, like, the floodgates are gonna open, right? And everybody's gonna be in, and it's gonna be a big deal. Never seen a ranger in a dress. You haven't? I don't know. I've seen some rangers in dresses over my days. So I've been playing a ranger a long time, so maybe that's just me. How's the performance? The performance has been great. You can see, actually, I think you can see it on the screen. I don't know if it's coming through, but you should be able to see up in the top left corner. I've got my FPS counter up. I'm hovering right now around 63, but I don't think I've ever dipped below 60 at any point. In fact, I've been over between 80 and 100 at some points. And it's running smoothly. My GPU temp is good. CPU temp is good. I'm streaming, so yeah, let's show some more spells. That's a great idea, actually. Okay, so I showed you Discordant Divination. What the next one on my spell bar, on my skill bar, is Stab the Mind. So I'll focus down so you can see that. Where is it? So Stab the Mind. This is my DD, my direct damage spell. Releases a jolt of mental energy that deals minor magic damage to the target. Returns 20% of the damage as mana to your defensive target, up to a maximum of 4. So this spell, it's really important that I have a defensive target selected, because if I don't, the mana just comes back to me. So it's a little bit like a spell cost discount if I just have myself or nobody targeted. But if I say, for example, I had Drac targeted as my defensive target, the mana would go to him. So 20% of all the damage I deal with this spell gets shunted back as mana to Drac. So it's a really important spell. The next one on my action bar is Cranial Pressure. This is a damage over time spell. It applies intense pressure to an enemy's brain, dealing magic damage every 3 seconds up to 36. When it's active, the target's intellect is reduced. So it has a chance. And these all function based on a certain skill. So this one's Enervation. Discordant Divination, I think, is Evocation, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Evocation reduces the chances it's resisted. So how do you declare who your defensive target is? It's really easy. Just click on them, right? So you can see on the screen, on the right here, bottom right, that's my defensive target. If I target myself, F1, I know I'm the defensive target. So it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so it looks like the group is starting up. So I'm actually going to join the call. As soon as the call starts, I'll join it. Hasn't started yet. Anyway, back to the spell book then. No call, back to the spell book. Next spell on my bar is the main one. This is Mesmerize. This is the bread and butter of the Enchanter. So I'll just find it for you here. You can see it's grayed out right now because we're not in combat. There's nothing to mez. Where is it? There it is. Mesmerize target up to 30 seconds, preventing it from taking any actions. Damage and various offense abilities will break the effect. Chance to be resisted is based on charisma. So you can see that I'm using all kinds of different skills. If you pull up my character here, you can see the skills are all listed right here. So you can see that are all maxed out. We're level 14, by the way. So I'm level 14. I think Nathan is actually 15. Desrin might be 15. That's what I forgot earlier. Desrin. He's playing the shaman. So yeah, that's what you're seeing there. Next on the bar is called Tangential Thought. And what this does is actually, it's an interrupt of a target's technique. So those are like weapon techniques that the targets can use, that the mobs have. It puts that on cooldown, but it does give them readiness to execute a different one. So basically it's like if they're doing a really dangerous one and you rather would have them do something else, it doesn't disable them completely. It just forces them to use a different technique. I think it's a neat skill. I haven't really experimented with it too much yet or used it all that much, but it's a good. I like the idea of it. Okay, I'm about to join the call.
I'm going over more abilities with my chat. Just
hello everybody.
As much as I can.
There he is.
There he is.
Sorry, I was going through my spellbook with my chat here. I was showing him all the skills. So
no worries. All right. So where are you guys right now?
we're right outside of Valia, I think.
Yep, exactly. I heard you guys were on the bridge.
Nope, just inside the town. Just inside.
Nope.
The town.
Oh no, I mean Baz and Co.
Yeah, we're on the other end of the Avelia Bridge.
Yeah,
awesome.
We're just chilling here.
Okay,
let's go head out.
Sure.
Also, happy 10 years, Co.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
it's a big anniversary. A decade
it's been a long
streaming.
time, man. Yeah, it's been a thing for sure.
Doing anything for 10 years these days is an accomplishment. I don't care what it is, streaming or otherwise.
So Co, once we get everybody together here, there was a spot that there'll be a little bit of a run to get to, but it's a spot that we've been liking lately. It's usually pretty popular, but we figured we'd just run over there and see if we can carve out a spot for ourselves.
Sure. I'm here for the next hour and a half, 2 hours. So whatever you guys want to do, I'm just tagging along, checking it out.
Beautiful.
Let's do some buffing before we run, so I can give you guys the shaman speed.
Yes,
we need that
speed, definitely. Okay, I'll give everybody the mana battery as well, except Drac. Drac doesn't get the mana battery because
Whoa! What the heck is going on here? This has started early.
I made sure to make you guys some food. I got some treats in my bags for whenever we get started.
Ooh, I like treats. I got treats too, actually. I wonder if
you
we have
the
the same
fancy
things.
Right.
Look at that bougie food.
Yeah, I got some of that fancy feast.
Fancy
And
feast.
I'm giving Co, Nathan, and Baz the fire procking thing. So watch for the procs.
Mark
Nice.
of the fire.
Yeah,
plot?
I
Is that what it
actually
is?
actually had full faith in Pantheon until I saw this pineapple pizza in my inventory.
Oh,
pineapple
Savanya.
pizza.
I know exactly where that came
Now
from.
I'm not so sure about this whole.
Co,
I
I'll
haven't
take it if
seen
you don't
that.
want it. I love pineapple pizza.
That's so
Oh
disappointing.
God, how do I disband?
Oh no.
I've ruined it already.
Before Theric completely ruins the stream. No, let's head out. I'm ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
Baz, you got some mana food for me?
When we
Or
get
not Baz,
there, when we
Desrin.
get there.
Oh, Desmond's.
You have to make
I
it.
was like, wait a minute.
Sorry,
Did I
wrong guy.
forget something?
I know Baz was cooking too. Baz was probably cooking something, but I've got you covered, Drac. Don't worry.
I'm curious what food you made, Desmond. I definitely was cooking up a storm as well, and we'll have to compare notes.
I discovered several recipes while we were hanging out before stream. It was pretty great.
I really like that.
I swear in the last pre-alpha there was like birds tweeting and ambient sound. Did that get removed?
Oh yeah, a little disclaimer there. Just in the last test session, with a lot of things have changed recently, but
Yeah. Oh yeah.
there is one bug. The ambient sounds and the music are currently kind of really fiddly. Like every once in a while they might pop in. But there's the disclaimer,
Cool.
this is a pre-alpha.
I didn't know if they took it out. I remember how much it was actually really good when we when it was
it's
in last
so
time,
good.
Yeah, it really is immersive. I liked it too. I miss it. I notice it when it's
It's
not
very
there.
noticeable that it's not there. Yeah, for
it
sure.
does, it's very quiet without it.
Yeah.
They also have the day-night cycle turned off as well, so it won't get dark.
Okay, well that's
Yeah.
not the worst thing. So but-
No, that's not the worst thing. I don't
for
miss that as
streaming,
much as the sounds, definitely.
So just
Yeah, I lost you guys a little bit. I was trying to fix my stream. It's acting more.
Well, we may as well pause here. So this is kind of affectionately known as the Crossroads.
yeah, this is a
kind
good
of
stopping point.
Yeah. So you can see there's
A lot of people meet here.
There's Throne Fast.
Oh,
one
man.
of the bridges to Throne Fast right there, right?
Is
And it-
Throne Fast is still gray boxed, right? Or have they been working on that?
They're slowly chipping away at it. Like every
Yeah?
once in a while we log in and it's like, wow, there's more towers there and more,
when you
I was
get
going
up,
to say, just this looks a lot better when I looked at
Yeah.
it last. Yeah.
when you get up high on the cliffs, you can kind of look down into it and you can see that Yeah, there's stuff there, but they're going to work on it. And then the other direction is actually the way to Avendir's Pass. So those sort of towers off in the distance.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that to the north? If you look to the north, up through the trees, there's that tower up there. Is that?
So that
The one to the north?
Yeah, if you look to the north, you can see it way up there.
There can fill you in on that, or yeah.
I'll let Drac, that's
You're
his
gonna
home.
take my thunder?
Well, Theric started
let
first,
Drax
but
gotta
I guess this is applicable to both of you. So go ahead, Drac.
That is the supposed home of the Tower of the Reckless Magician, which has been streamed before, and yeah, very excited to get in there.
Cool, man. I love that you can see it this far away. That's actually fantastic.
Exactly.
Yeah, the draw distance is nuts.
I think
super
the
cool.
Reckless Magician is Drac because that's actually the wizard tower for the start.
Yeah, that's the arcade.
Oh, I thought that was the.
No,
I thought that was the tower.
That's in a whole other area.
Yeah,
that's on the complete other end of the continent.
Oh, that's
but
yeah.
I
Somebody in
appreciate
chat
you
just said
remembering that.
Cole played a monk in that tower. I think I actually did a
Yes, you
stream
did?
from there. Yeah,
Yeah,
a long
yeah,
time
yeah.
ago. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool, man. Hell yeah.
So
Yeah,
Drac's been
2017.
reliving that memory ever since. He's been.
Yeah, that's on the tip of the South Sail Peninsula, which is on like the other end of the continent.
Right.
Yep.
Cool.
Is everybody rolling with us?
Yeah, I think we're all here.
Oh, hold on.
Yep, I'm
Yeah, I was gonna say we seem to be missing at least one person.
Drac is
here.
feeling especially reckless.
He's looking at the tower lovingly.
Sorry, people were
Dreaming.
messaging me.
Oh yeah, no. Tonight I was planning on streaming Pantheon tonight anyway, and then Baz and his team reached out and said, do you want to join us so you'll have a group and stuff? And I said absolutely. So the devs were nice enough. I'm actually playing a level 13 rogue right now. Of course, if you normally start this game, you'd start at 1 and have to level up and everything. But we're a little bit higher, so we can kind of check out some of the group content at a little bit higher levels. So I appreciate these guys kind of walking us through this and showing it off. Because I hope in the next few years or whenever it comes out, I hope to be spending a lot of time leveling up in this game and exploring it and doing all that kind of stuff. So it'll be good.
Yeah, should be fun.
On that note, a lot of the classes have seen a lot of love lately. You might notice the rogue has got a lot of tricks up its sleeve.
Yes, a lot of skills that are also unique to different weapon types, which is kind of cool. So looks like there's a lot going on here, which is good stuff.
So just so everybody's aware, I am playing a monk. I guess we should probably go around and just introduce our classes just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, here, let's chill here. We're almost to where we need to be anyway.
No, I'm as a monk would do. I am running way ahead of you all.
Yeah, I'm playing an Enchanter. That is my my second favorite class, level 14. I've been playing the Enchanter for most of the tests, so I'm trying to learn the skills and get good with them. So yeah, no, I love this class. It's lots of fun.
And that's Theric talking, right?
Yeah, that's Theric. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we can chat as we run
Okay.
here. We're almost there.
Yeah, we probably have a lot of ground we want to cover anyway.
And Des, what are you playing? You're no pressure on you at all, right?
So yeah, no pressure on me. As I told my stream, I'm playing the shaman. I'm an ogre shaman, so you'll see me from a while away. I am solo healing this group, so I think the shaman's in a good enough place that I could do this. But yeah, a little bit of pressure, a little bit.
I believe in
So
you.
we got no cleric. Oh my. Okay.
And panic set
So
in.
this goes. Yeah. they told me to be a cleric.
I was told there'd be clerics. So this is affectionately known as Spirit Manor. You can see it's a popular spot.
Yeah,
Very
this
popular.
is kind of what I was figuring. I bet if we go in deeper, though, we can find a little spot for ourselves.
We could go around back. That's usually the way we approach it.
All right.
Mm.
Either way.
Ooh, do you see that up there, Baz?
I saw a spirit with a disposition up there.
There's a lot of people.
Oh, and
You know what I'm
yeah.
running
oh,
to.
this. Heck yeah.
We got to get the Patreon.
Code, do you have a mining pick? Did they give
I
you
don't
one?
know. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I have a mining pick. No, so you'll have to.
Anybody
mine
have an
out of
extra
here.
one?
I need to get in here on this group mining. What's I doing?
So yeah, they've done all sorts of things with this. So mining is a group activity, right?
Yes.
It can be. It can be. It doesn't have to be, but
Basically, it it's easier, faster, and less dangerous of getting attacked while you're mining if you have a group.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was gonna give you my other one, Co, but it's apparently Snow Trade. So
All good, buddy. I appreciate it.
Well, we got a group camp in here too. Nathan, you know the spot on the inside. Do you want to lead us in there? And also
Yeah, I
tell
can
us
bring
what
us in.
the heck you're doing?
yeah. So if you're talking about, I'm a Dire Lord, so I'll be tanking, and what we're gonna do is we have found a spot on the inside here that is a pretty good camp spot. It's got a lot of spawns, and we're running by the. All right, and then we're gonna run in here and.
Oh,
No surprise there. Already camped. I think I have
I think they're not.
we got
they're
a
not looking
bat.
too good.
We got a bat on us.
Okay. Let's kill the bat.
Well, let's go bat real quick. That person got a little low.
I've never actually been in this spot before. I've been to the manor, but I've never been in this spot.
Oh, here we go.
It can get dangerous.
Okay, I see we've got,
Got an ad
Oh,
in the
we
back.
already have an ad.
I got it,
That's
man.
you, Theric.
Oh, he resisted. He resisted. Okay, hold on.
What is the best way to assist
We
right
got
now?
another ad.
Right now, visually, or you can make a button that says /assist with the macro bar.
But you
but-
can. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another pop. Oh my gosh, putting me to the test right off the hop.
This is sometimes what can happen in this room. People in EQ might be familiar with the phrase "breaking the camp." Oh, already having to use my AOE heal.
I'm at 50% mana.
Nate, just let me know if you need me to off tank something.
I'm making things disappear.
make it rain, Drac. Make it rain fire.
Which one are we on? This one?
The one without
Perfect.
the without
Yep,
the
I got it.
stopwatch. Okay, I'm gonna unleash some damage here. I got the mana for it.
Boom. 186.
Nice.
Let's
Very
go.
nice. Okay, he's on me. He didn't like the mezzes.
So what is the health bar is turning all sorts of different colors? Does that
That's
mean
just a
different
visual
things?
glitch.
Visual glitch, okay.
Oh, man.
I was like,
It's-
what does
it's
it all
okay.
mean?
It's
okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be based on like who has aggro, but
Okay.
Now these mobs will randomly pop behind you, like shadow step behind you and attack you. from
Yeah,
behind
I've noticed
every
they're
once in a
kind of popping around a little bit.
It's worth noting your healer is out
So
of
you'll
mana.
see, like,
Yeah.
so I have some foci, hit the thing, now I got more mana. So that's super useful.
You know, I never did get to deal out my goodies.
I'm gonna try
Also-
and channel some mana to you guys.
Derek, make
Yeah,
sure you
the
hit your
goodies
mana
will
stone.
Oh yeah, all right.
Boom.
Yeah. Forget how stressful breaking camps is. Oh boy, memories. Man, popping.
Bad.
Oh, did
popping
I
like
just-
crazy here?
I think I put down one of my traps. I think I may have popped a guy by accident.
That's okay. We got it.
This rogue is gonna have an interesting rotation. It's kind of all over the place right now.
Yeah, you're just thrown into the fire here with your with your rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel for
yeah.
ya.
I tend to do a lot better when I level up with classes and kind of get the abilities one by one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've been playing these characters for a few tests now, so we're sort of more acclimated and accustomed to what they can do.
Oh man, there are a lot of
Oh,
pops
add.
here.
Oh man, I'm down.
There,
That guy hit me
down.
from behind. I didn't even see him pop.
I'm
Now, can I revive you during combat, or do I need to wait for that to be done?
It should be outside of combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I also have a res. It looks like you got double tapped right there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I'm dead for sure.
Dead.
Dead. Code, do you need a second dagger for your offhand? I have an extra dagger if you want.
I have a bronze and a small right now.
Oh, okay.
Eric just chilling. Oh, he's just taking a little nap, you know.
Sleeping on the
It
job.
happens. Yeah.
These no-day-night cycles, you get tired, right? No nighttime.
I know,
What are you
right?
supposed to do? All right, let's...
It almost looked like Vaz was just soloing that spirit.
Yeah, but
I know,
You just
right?
take that whole thing by yourself. You're just like, man.
Is this going to be EQ all over again with
That's
a monk
some
drop
damage.
damaging the rogues? I swear to God, if I had to live this life again.
I think
my
so.
God.
I think so.
Oh my God.
We got
Alright,
a
let's-
wanderer
let's-
coming in.
that one's
Okay,
got a
after the
disposition.
Wanderer.
This is
I can
wow.
root him over there if you want.
So Spellslinger is like really, really bad magic damage. So perfect for the Dire Lord.
okay. Well, I've got a spell that I can slow down his casting speed, so I'm going to use that here. So,
Des, do you know of any like particular spells that we should keep an eye out that are going to be really devastating that we need to interrupt?
For the spirits, I know some of them have a heal, so always look out for that. But other than that, I don't have this one memorized. All I know is if it does cast, it's gonna hurt.
So looking at the rogue, it's kind of like almost a melee light enchanter. Like it seems to be doing a lot of DPS,
utility.
but then it has like roots and a mez and all sorts of things going on here. Slow.
yeah.
Yeah, they're extremely helpful. Like that slow. If we ever go into like a dungeon, or I mean even here, that slow is pivotal to keeping things under control. So mobs don't wander off.
So the traps I can only cast while stealth. Oh, the caltrops I don't need to be in stealth though. Okay. I see. And you can't re-stealth in combat, can you?
No, I don't think so. I haven't played a rogue
Alright.
myself, but I believe that's right.
Cool. Right. good
Yeah, I
deal.
think that is right. Yeah.
Let's grab that Spellslinger real quick, and afterwards I'll pass out some food if anyone needs it.
Okay,
All right, I'm going to snatch them up.
here he comes.
Yeah, keep an eye out for any potential abilities.
Now that's the best way to start a fight. Is the way I just did it. We sponge it. I'm going to build some stack. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be on top chat.
So his spell casting is now slowed.
I think everyone should notice how squishy this caster was, though.
Yeah, he went down real fast.
Yeah, I did.
We came here and got 2 of those. We weren't in a full group earlier, and it squished us. They can be nasty.
Real quick, just to
Okay.
clarify this in chat. No, these people I'm playing with are not developers. This is not a dev stream. This is actually other people like me who are fans of the game that have, bought into the pre-alpha. Yeah. That is right, right? None of you are part of the actual team?
Right, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
We're all
Yeah.
just
So-
community members.
Yeah,
We
100%.
didn't really finish our
Someone in
intros.
chat was like, how do the devs not know the answer to Code's question? No, that's because they're not devs. Yeah.
No, we've been very lucky to get Pantheon, get Visionary Realms permission to be able to do this today. We're like super
man.
chomping at the bit to get to do this. So
Okay,
cool.
guys, so what I've got here, I've got your choice. Plus 10 maximum mana, plus 10% movement speed, or plus 5 to physical and spell crit rate for your food. Choose
I
wisely.
mean, critties are kind of awesome, but, just throwing that out there.
I definitely think
All
the
right.
rogue needs the crit food.
I figured you'd want the crit food, Co.
Got it.
So let me,
They're
let
kind
me,
of cool.
Cohen, and I don't know if they told you, but we are also all recording and streaming.
Yeah.
While you're streaming, and so all of the different perspectives from all the different classes will be available later for everyone to watch.
Cool.
Did we finish the intros? Did everybody introduce himself? Can't
I
remember.
don't think so.
Who did we
I
miss?
think we got light. Probably a class
Pop
breakdown would be good
behind
too.
us. Yeah, we got a pop behind us. There's one over.
Like
in the corner.
I saw someone in my chat asking what the shaman does, like what its whole thing is.
Here, I'll answer that through the magic of the internet. So the shaman is very focused on overtime things, and that includes heals, that includes damage, like a lot of dots, and a lot of debuffs. So they kind of are more about the long fight, really. But as I told my chat earlier when we started the stream, I had 4 dots on my bar because I was in solo mode. So they can solo.
Got 2.
Oh, we got
We got
three.
three.
Okay, I got the spell
Ooh,
slinger.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna.
No.
Okay.
Spell slinger's mez.
Yeah, Nathan
Bad
just got
buff.
one shot by that spell slinger.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
they
down.
hurt.
Yeah, that hurts. I got 2 of them on me. I'm down.
All right,
Baz,
I'm
you're up.
tanking. I'm working on it.
We'll move-
Which one are we looking at here?
The one with the low.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yep.
Oh, the one's loose from the mez. Oh, I'm up. I'm up.
I'm trying.
I need mana. I gotta use my mana crystal. Spell Slinger does it again. Going for the other Wrathfall as soon as I have mana. I got the other one. Okay.
They're
we need
both mezzed, yeah, so we can take a little breather
take a little
here.
mana break. I'm completely out of mana. And Drac, you're playing the wizard, right, Drac? Drac. Drac is playing the wizard for everybody who doesn't want
Mr.
to know.
Attack.
This is when he goes, sorry, muted.
Yeah, and he's like,
I was.
Okay, there we go.
I'm Drac. I am playing the wizard. I am all about the DPS. I have different elements which fill up
Ooh.
and stack, and then I unleash big spell at the end to kill things.
So Baz, you were saying that Spell
I
Slinger,
threw a mez on that guy.
Desrin, you were saying I got 58 shock damage once and then 60
or not.
again.
Oh, this toad guy just pulled it out. Okay, that works.
He's actually a community member, friend of ours.
Oh,
Oh,
god,
no.
and I think he's about to get killed.
Oh, no.
I
You know
actually had mezzed that guy.
That's fine.
Whoop!
Frenzied on you guys.
No, they
now,
got him. They
too.
got him. All right, we're good.
Nice. Good job on the reses, you guys.
Oh, ouch.
Okay, Frenzied is Mez. I was.
Not any.
I
Toad got
don't
him.
have
Toad
enough
got him.
mana for a heal, so just
Well,
chill
Savanya
there,
did want
Baz.
to see a bunch of monk tanking tonight, so
Oh, he's got 2 guys on him now. Oh god.
Okay, there we go.
Wait. Should we help these guys? I'm assuming we should, right?
I think he was trying to help.
Yeah, I think. Okay, I want
Yeah.
to cut this guy here. Local repops. Yeah. Why is Baz laying down? Cause he's lazy. That's why.
The tanks are all sleeping.
I mean, I'm only wearing pajamas. I don't really have a whole lot of defense.
Oh yeah, PJ Club here too.
Okay, so they're dragging
Alright,
them out
There
here.
we go. Okay, that guy's down at least. He's got one other guy on him, but
Let's get Nathan up.
No, the perks of an open world game.
combat volume is super loud. Let me see if I can adjust that. I don't think they have too many. Yeah, I can only change the combat music volume right now, unfortunately. I can lower the whole game sound. Let me try that a little bit. Hold on.
Hold tight. I'm still in combat, so I can't change my.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, what do we think? Are the respawns making this a little too difficult, or are we gonna be able to break it?
Well, we need to move over to that corner over there, towards the door we came in, away from that room, and we won't get this. We won't get the aggro from this wall that we're close to. It'll be a lot easier to manage.
Okay. I'm ready to move when you are. Oh, thanks for the cabbage wraps, Des.
No problem, bud.
Cabbage wraps are good. Plus 10 maximum mana.
Oh, there was. Did somebody loot that ring? There was like a ring that dropped, I thought.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Watch out, Spellslinger walking out of the room behind you guys.
Probably gonna get us. No, maybe not.
All right, resin coming finally.
Yay!
Des, did you use your mana stone?
No, I didn't actually. I should have.
Fired.
I used Mind Rack. That was very useful. Thank you.
Dude, I'm gonna keep you stocked with them. Keep
Nice.
pumping them out.
Yeah.
Now that you know the spell exists.
Listen here.
Hey, that's never happened to Drac. Come on, Des.
It
Be
only
fair.
happens once. After that, it's good to go.
I think we
All right,
played
are we
a.
in a good spot to kind of hang out on the other side? Oh, we have a spirit here.
This guy has. Oh, now he sees us.
Okay, I'll get the other one that's coming.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
Okay, I got him.
Spell Slinger first.
Oh,
Yeah,
Spellslinger.
spell slinger
Definitely
first. Yeah,
Spellslinger.
they're
Oh
nasty.
man, 72 fire damage from that guy. He critted me with a fiery
So whatever that AOE fire explosion is, that's bad. He died before it went off. That's great.
Okay, we gotta get those guys first. Those spell slingers are deadly.
Guys. Thanks, Nathan.
I'm building stacks.
I appreciate you.
Got him.
I used your mana crystal, Drac. I used it.
Yova got me back up.
Oh, were you not fully dead, Baz?
No, I was dead.
All right, you guys want to
Oh,
move
how'd
over
you
to
get
this
the
corner?
rest?
It's a little safer over here.
Okay.
Maybe because he was not in group? Can you not do it when you're in combat?
That's correct.
So maybe you can't res someone when you're in combat, but you can be resed, like, since he wasn't in combat, since he was just kind of a passerby. That's nice. Oh, Drac, there's a spell slinger right behind you.
All right, let's get him.
Let's move over
man.
here.
Oh, he saw Ko.
The pops are
Oh,
really
my
going
bad.
here. Spell slinger needs to die. Good job.
Thanks to my shaman ability that I love so much, Chrono Burn, I just got back like 3/4 of my mana for dotting that spell slinger. I
Wow.
really love it.
What level spell is that?
Pretty sure it's 12 or 13, something like that.
Yeah, because I don't think I've never been, I think, grouped with you when you've had it before.
Yeah, that's one reason we wanted to do a stream with, mid-teens, is just like you start seeing more and more abilities, and a lot of them are really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, if we get into a outdoor area where we're a little more spread out, I've got a really neat ability to basically, we can multi-pull. I can mez one and then wipe its memory, and it'll just wander back to where it came from without coming after us.
Behind you, Des.
Hey, that's a good question. My chat wants to know, you guys, are mob dispositions always visible? I think so, right?
As far as we
I
know
believe
right
so.
now, that's a temporary thing, right?
Okay, so it might not be something that stays.
Yeah, I'm wondering if through testing, though, maybe for beginner, like for a while, maybe it does show to teach them some things. We'll see how it all pans out. It's probably up to testing.
Sorry, Nathan, I might have pulled a little aggro there.
Kind of unique mechanic. If they had some indicator of the disposition, I don't think that'd be a bad thing, even if it's
Right.
not in the name.
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a process to discover what the disposition is, either like through perception or something like that.
Right.
At least that's the last we heard about it.
Yeah, I remember they talked about that a little bit, about being like a keeper having some combat utility, and that was one of the things I think they mentioned. But again, in development,
Wrathful
so
spirit
everything's
coming.
subject to change.
I kind of like the idea of, like,
Oh, I didn't get that one.
Got another one?
showing that there is a disposition, because even if
Got
it's
it.
named, like, you don't necessarily know what that means. You can still kind of have to figure it out.
That's
through
true.
Trial and error.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know what Spellslinger means, right? It was sort of
Right.
like a mystery.
What's up,
Now
Dwimble?
we know that it's big now. We figured that part out.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna
he's
need
got
to
a-
kindly ask you guys to stop
Yeah.
taking so much damage.
He's
from
got a
the
damage shield. I think that's what it was.
Oh, is that what was
And-
going on there?
Uh,
And my attack speed is so fast that I was
Whoop.
just really getting it.
Yeah, you were
He's
your own
loose.
worst enemy, is what you're saying, Baz.
Yeah, he was giving me a taste of my own medicine. If you ever see me punching the air after a fight, it's because my attack speed is so fast that the animations can't keep up.
So
it, like,
fast your character
it
doesn't
chews
know it's
them up.
dead.
You're still fighting shadows long after the battle's over.
Not gonna lie, guys. The way we're faring here kind of scares me for the next place we were gonna go.
Don't be scared. Bold. Be fearless.
We don't, Derek, do we know any lore about this place? Anything?
Well, no, not this place in particular. I mean, like I said, this place has become known as Spirit Manor in the community, but yeah, no, nothing in particular, Nathan. But if I have an idea. If we're gonna go somewhere, I think we're gonna go later. I have some lore
Nice.
ready. Mhm.
Anyone else need a mana stone?
Dez, I could use some new shaman buffs.
All right, will do. I could use a new mana stone as well. Sorry, Drac, I was slamming escape when you did that.
I don't need that. I'm the only one probably here that doesn't have mana. And Co. I don't think Co.
I don't
has
think-
mana either, Drake.
The monk doesn't do mana, does it?
No,
Does everybody have
we got the G, baby.
Whisper of
Go back here.
Tassir, Drac?
Oh, did I? I clicked on Nathan instead of Dez. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't need it. I
Okay.
can't use it.
Thanks, bud.
Too many ogres in this group.
And yes, I do have Whispers of Tice here.
And Drac, you still have it too? Drac's maybe.
What do I still have?
Whispers of Taisir. It's the mana regen.
oh,
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Oh.
Yep.
So let me get this straight. 2 ogres is too many ogres? Is that what you're saying?
I'm having a hard time seeing Desert as a shaman healer as an ogre. I don't know why. He looks like a tough melee character.
I'm having a hard time with Desrin, but like Nathan seems like it's really natural.
Look, this one has acrobatic.
How
What
do
is
you
that?
have an acrobatic spirit?
Hey, don't
He did a lot of
question.
exercises.
Yeah. There's a gym right around the corner, Baz. Don't you?
That's the lore of this place. This place was once a gym.
It used to be a Planet Fitness.
It was a Planet Fitness long ago.
Don't worry, Baz. The spirits are trying to sign you up for a 15-month membership. It's gonna be great.
I mean, as a monk, that should be a piece of cake.
Yes. You can open your different chakras. You're gonna love it.
Oh, double repop.
Yeah, these guys are a little spicy. Yep, Drac.
He smacked me.
Oh, I mezzed the wrong one. Sorry, my bad. Keep going on that guy. I'll get the other one. So this one's watchful. I really do.
Which we could assume means
Was
like,
he watchful for
their,
the wizard?
Their visual, aggro radius is
Yeah.
bigger. That's what we assume. It's also worth noting that, like, senses, so aggro radius in Pantheon, they actually just put this in a while ago, is visual and sound as well.
Right.
So sometimes they can hear you coming, but what's really fun is the ones that can't hear you coming, you can just walk right behind them. They never know you're there.
And I believe there is a spell. I can't remember which class gets it, but something that mutes you, like silences you, so you don't make sound. Is that right? Somebody was talking earlier about something like that.
I think a lot less damage now. Oh, whoops.
He just did his little shadow step trick.
Got a resistant one up. Be careful.
Oh, I
Drax
got
in
another one
trouble.
behind
Oh
you.
boy.
Doesn't matter. Drac is dead on the floor.
This guy resisted my mez. He's resistant.
Okay, I'm peeling him.
Okay. Okay, good job. Yeah.
Oh yeah, resistant. Very explanatory though.
So I have actually just been informed by somebody well versed in the lore that Seville Manor is connected to this place. There is a connection between Seville Manor, which we saw in a past developer live stream when they talked about the lore of Seville Manor. So I don't know the quest that is associated with that in this place, but we have a lead.
I do.
Do tell.
It's actually well, it's not going to mean much to the stream, honestly, but
Okay.
At a certain point in your journey, you can get it from an instructor.
I see.
I'll at least be kind of vague and say an instructor in the pool of paths.
Nice.
Here you come, Drac. Could someone get that skeleton?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, as soon as he attacks us, he's just standing there for now. Oh, there you go.
Let's go ahead and grab him so he doesn't.
No, do we
attack
need
somebody.
to rebuff for you, Drac?
Yes, I lost everything.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. I'm out of mana too, so. It is worth noting that currently the death penalty is turned off.
That's true. Yes.
Also, double XP.
Oh, both of those are great.
for testing, yeah, it helps.
Well, what do you guys think? Should we
Yeah.
try to explore a little bit now that we have a little bit of a reprieve?
Yeah, I feel like we should. I feel like we should do a little wandering.
Yeah, it'd be a
What
good
do you-
time to get out of here. If we're gonna go somewhere else.
What do you say we
All good here?
go help Ko find a certain ring that might help us later?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Ring,
Alright.
ring quest it is.
Let's get out front so I can rebuff Drax so he's a little beefier.
Okay. The good thing about this place being so heavily camped is that you can basically just run through. You know,
Yeah, just walk in.
Everything is pretty much occupied.
A second curse wolf.
Yeah, actually, since we're nearby,
Sounds
there's kind of a name that we can check on. You want to do that, Ko?
Sure. Oh, I'm just tagging along, man.
Named are good. I like named.
Yeah. Let's see if it's up.
All right, yeah, let's check on that guy. So he's actually just right around the corner here.
I feel like I'm on one of those walking tours in like New York with Desrin as the tour guide.
Let me be your guide.
And on the left, you'll see the haunted mansion.
We're gonna be
On the
doing a little
right,
climbing,
okay.
Des.
Yes.
Oh, I think we're going to be doing some climbing.
What's in the cave?
Oh.
Oh, it's not there.
It's not there.
It looks like the placeholder.
There's a wall.
Yeah, I think
That's
that
too bad.
wall, that might be a bug actually, but it wasn't up anyway.
Look, it is there, right? Okay,
the
it definitely is
placeholder's there. Yeah.
Had to check.
Yeah, good check. Invisible walls have been often teased by the Pantheon dev team. But let's carry on. So, Ko, you probably know this already, but just for the sake of everybody, one neat thing about Pantheon is there's a lot of stuff that's kind of just out in the world. You know, items laying on the ground, stuff you can click on, and some of that stuff is really useful. So we're going to help you get one of those things, assuming that it's there. It may not always be there, but it's worth checking since it's on the way.
Cool. Yeah, that's one of the things that definitely made me more interested. Like one thing that I think a lot of MMOs these days don't really cater to is needing to explore the whole world or getting really good items in places that may not be like your max level area. So yeah, definitely looking forward to kind of return to that feeling.
Right. I mean, it brings players back into lower level areas to look for things that they didn't have access to before, and
Oh,
sort
for
of
sure.
that player mixing of population, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus, it's just fun to just have like a sense of discovery, just going off the beaten path.
Oh, dude, that's
And-
one of my favorite things.
That's
Yeah,
one of the
with it
reasons I'm
being
actually
seen-
not playing too much of the beta. Is I don't want to know where everything is. I want to be able to have like
Yeah.
a giant adventure when the game comes out.
I was once
Versus,
like that, and then I gave up and I went
Gave it in.
full in.
Yeah, it's a little difficult at times for sure.
So what's fun about this is, this road that we've been going back and forth on. You wouldn't presume it, but there's this rock over here. If you follow me over to the left here,
Literally off the beaten path.
literally off the beaten path. But let's do some climbing.
Let's do it. Up we go. Do you remember who the champion climber is here?
Definitely me.
Definitely you. I see.
But Baz is really going for it. Baz wins.
Yeah.
He's been training.
I've been going to Planet Fitness.
So, Coke, go ahead and check what's in that bag.
Like here. I clicked it. It's a climbing ring. Oh, it's kind of fun.
Ooh.
Boom.
Plus one endurance,
Yeah.
plus one climbing endurance stream reduction, and it's back for anyone else that wants it.
I like
Yeah,
how
right-
Coach
right now
just
they
said he
kinda
didn't
just
want to
respawn.
know. He just said he didn't want to know where everything was. Now you're showing him where everything is.
That's what that's the effect we're having. We're like, giving him little tastes just so he, breaks
show
it.
you
That's
where
cool
some
though.
things-
That's cool. Yeah, for
We
sure.
might have some plans for later on where that climbing ring might come in handy. So we wanted you to have it just in case. It might help.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It
Well, the
does
cool
make a
thing is-
difference.
Damage.
These items aren't always in exactly the same spot either. Like there's several different places around where they might spawn, so even if you know that
Yeah.
location, it might not always be there.
Exactly.
You have a blink track?
Yes, I do, and it's my absolute favorite spell.
Nice.
It is
Oh,
worth
man.
noting, since we have Windstrider, we could basically just sprint. So I'm gonna kick
Yeah.
it into gear.
It's hard to remember to hold down that sprint button sometimes.
Speak for yourself.
And then it's hard to get out of it when you play other MMOs.
Yes.
That's two things that once you play Pantheon, you get so used to when you go to other games. It's like weird. Sprinting is one, and some MMOs have sprinting, right? But then just literally being able to climb anything is.
A game
You start just
changer.
walking up to walls in other games, and then nothing happens. You're like, what?
Yeah. Exactly. The other thing you got to get used to is pressing your M key does not bring up the map.
Yeah, I've already done that multiple times.
How many times have
Yep.
you already hit the M key?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There is no map in this game.
No.
There is no quest thing in this game.
No. There is a quest tracker. So if you press J, it's your journal, right?
Oh, I meant like the quest pop-ups. Are those in the game where like it shows you like on an overlay where the quests are?
No.
Oh
on
no,
your-
no, no, no.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, on the way to our next spot where we'll probably die, there is another kind of named possible spawn that does require some climbing. We could make an effort to see if it's up, because it drops a pretty interesting item if it is.
Absolutely. I was up
Might
there
as well.
earlier. I saw him earlier. I know he's potential to spawn is there.
It does exist.
He does exist.
All right. So is it just me, or were these trees not here until recently?
Focus, Des. Focus.
Oh, sorry.
There's an area over there where there's like all this flora and fauna. You can kind of see it to the left there, where like it's really, really populated with like little flowers and stuff. I was exploring over there earlier, picking flowers.
They've kind of put a few little like patches of wildflowers. And hey, Theric, that's a great segue. This wasn't planned, by the way. I'm just making it seem like it. But what about the flowers in King's Reach? Do they
Oh
have
my
any
gosh.
significance?
Desrin,
I'm
I know
totally
we
triggering you.
I know we talked about doing this, and I did not have the concept art at the ready to provide you with the lore of the flora of
Okay,
Throne
you're,
Fast. So
you're
I
off the hook. But they do have some significance, right?
They do.
They're not just pretty flowers.
No, there's details. Should you choose to look, there are details.
So some folks might know this area. call it like the Skelly Ruins. There's a bunch of areas, but this is a bit lower level for us. But one fun thing, again, just because it's a lower level doesn't mean there's not something interesting here. So go ahead and follow me, guys. We're gonna do some climbing. Maybe see it from a different perspective.
Over here?
Yeah, which ogre are we following?
Yep.
Where are you?
Desrin.
Oh, there you are. I was following a different ogre.
I definitely was too.
All right, up we go.
And you got that climbing ring on, right? Right, Kyle?
Oh yeah.
Cool. That'll help you a little bit here.
Does
Just make
Pantheon
sure you
have
don't-
fast travel? I don't think. Are they going to do teleporting with some classes?
Druid and Wizard will have set locations that they can port people at. So it's a little in between, but it's not from anywhere.
Oh,
Looks like there is a group at this spot.
Oh yeah, sure enough, sure enough.
Chaotica.
Well, maybe we choose
These
not
are our
to
level.
be rude.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't there a potential spawn on the other side too?
Yeah, maybe they don't know about that. So let's pull a sneaky here and go around to the other side.
Don't mind us. Just passing.
But yeah,
through.
right above that low level area, there's another spot with
Des, you monster.
Yeah, this is
So this
definitely
can
where I
this
saw
can
him
get a
earlier.
little bit tricky. If you fall, you shouldn't die, but you know.
If you jump, you might die. Who jumped?
Oh, that's me. Just a little extra flair.
Yeah, you're really pushing it to the max there.
Oh, let's see.
Here, I'll try to outline the route for you guys. The the known good route.
Put in some of those handholds for us, Des.
Oh man, going up this thing, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a trick to it.
You can
There's a
do
trick to it. Come on up to where I'm at. And right about here, you hit space.
So you can fall down and recoup your
Nice.
stamina. Yeah.
Now, as your climbing skill goes up and you start getting some gear that boosts that, you can climb this whole thing in one go.
Yeah, I thought I would be able to, but
Nope.
did you make it, Nate?
Yeah, but I took a little rest.
Yeah, I saw Baz.
Oh.
I saw you plummet. I'm glad you didn't go all the way down. There's actually a NPC down at the bottom there. I think it's a Dire Lord quest
Oh,
guy
yeah.
that's really aggro to everybody.
you-
You don't want to
You
fall
don't
down
want to
there.
talk to him.
No.
It is a placeholder up here.
Oh, there he is. Yep.
Well,
You guys want to take them anyway?
Yeah, we got to kill him anyway. I mean,
May as well.
placeholders, right? I mean,
we could say we're doing it for the other group. We're just doing them
For
a favor.
science.
science.
Oh, so this is a PH of a name spawn right here?
It is.
I believe so, yeah.
Ba-
Ah,
Basically,
cool.
the named can spawn in any one of these locations up on the cliffs, and so people kind of end up farming these guys until he spawns somewhere.
Ooh, and a
Well-
maple tree.
I'm told these goblins have a nasty DOT, so
They really do.
yeah.
Several, in fact.
Like it's nice view off the edge here. I'm gonna just do a quick
Yeah.
look around, turn off a couple things here.
Quick little screenshot.
Quick little B-roll footage, you know how it is.
Yeah, nice view of the ruins, the Avalia town over there.
And as much as I miss the day-night cycle, like this game, like it looks during the day, it looks really, really sharp. I like it.
So are they planning on having like EverQuest 1 style cities for most races? Or what's the lore behind how they're handling that in this game?
Yeah,
Are they
yeah. Every race has a home starting city. So there's 3 continents, and there are 9 races. So 3 races on each continent. So on this continent right now, they've got the races that are in. Everybody starts here. They all just start in this area. But at launch, we're going to be spread out. There's going to be, travel. If you want to play one race and your friend wants to play another, you got to find a way to get to each other, much like EverQuest, right? Freeport, Kanos, meeting in the middle kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and follow me, guys.
Okay.
Got to go back down. Hopefully not the hard way. The best way I can say this is just back up and hold shift and hope for the best. And I'll keep it at the bottom.
Famous last words.
And we'll meet at the bottom, right? Oh, there we go. Oh, I did for a sec. Oh, there we go.
And
Nice.
then you kind of cling on, right? Like you kind of grab on as you're falling. Oh yeah, see, look at that. Easy peasy, no problem. I feel like the climbing works really well already. Like I feel like it just sort of
Surprisingly well, yeah.
yeah, surprisingly well, absolutely. It's such a tricky thing I'd imagine to make work properly.
Let's just, I think, should we just hop off right here? Here, let's try it.
Okay. Oh, there's that guy I was looking at. Is that the Dire Lord?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Back up. He's aggro.
friends with Nate.
He doesn't, oh yeah, he's fine. Don't worry about him.
Oh my gosh. It scared me.
I just wanted to scare you.
I thought for sure we were dead. There's a couple more
Alright.
back there too, so.
So, we're actually going to go through the ruins here. Like I said, that climbing ring is going to continue showing its worth. We're going to go through here, and there's this kind of hidden spot with an orc camp up on the cliffs. So the only way to get to it is by climbing. So hopefully we get up there and, see how many groups are up there and maybe die.
Hopefully, we get up there and it's not camped. That's like the old EQ adage, right?
Pretty much.
You never knew until you got there.
But I will say there is sharing. Sometimes people like to share. Oh, can someone deal with this spider? It's gonna impede our progress. The Drac is like, I'm on it.
The fireball just begins.
You don't have to ask me twice.
All right. I think is your climbing skill maxed out, Ko?
Let me check real quick.
Inventory.
Climbing is 41 of 42. So it's close.
Okay. I think you can do
Should be
this
good
in
enough.
one go.
Mine's
Let's
at
go.
Here we go.
45. I think he should.
Off I go.
You got this.
I believe in you.
The cliffs of insanity.
Need that
Oh, I think I got
acrobatic
this.
position.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Isn't that satisfying?
That was very satisfying.
Right?
Yes.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
And up we go here. You make sure you have enough endurance for it, but
Will this game be a monthly sub? Yes, this game is going to be a monthly sub. No, I don't think they're doing a cash shop of any kind. Like no weird thing or any of that. At least I know they're doing monthly sub, and they want to keep it as kind of classic as they can in that regard.
Yeah.
From what I heard last, I don't know if that's changed.
I think that's still the case. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my
Plan.
understanding. Oh, yeah, there's definitely some.
I gotta say, man, that's one thing. I love going back to the EQ progression servers, but the chrono and the cash shops and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, I tell you, it definitely does not bring the full nostalgic hammer back to my face for sure. Oh my lord.
all right. So yeah, we've done some climbing, and this is at least the foot of the area we're talking about.
Mhm.
There's multiple sections of this place.
There's a dude mining
So
right
I'm
over
just
there.
gonna let the tank. Yeah, he got to it before I could. I'm just gonna let the tank lead. That's Nathan Napalm on the Dire Lords. So, go ahead, bring us to some mobs, Nathan.
I can see one from here. Light blue scavenger.
I'm gonna respec to Frost real quick, so just don't expect DPS for a sec.
Yeah,
we
good
got-
time to buff and
Yeah,
get
is everybody
ready.
buff?
Yeah, I need to. I'll rebuff. We got an orc wandering our way, by the way.
We will grab the Wanderer.
Okay. So my chat is asking about the looting sort of options, like how they're going to do it, whether it's master looter, base looting, or round robin. They've talked about basically, using what's worked in the past, and I think they haven't really settled on anything, but they're very much aware that they need to have a system. It's not going to be free for all.
Yeah, they know how people are.
Yeah.
They play
Like that
MMOs
fixed
too.
it.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm buffed. Got some mana I should probably get first, but the cool thing about this camp is that you would never know it's here.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I didn't know this was here, Desmond. Like, I have heard about this place. I've never actually been here before. I was exploring a little earlier today, and I found this place, and I was like, "Huh, that's cool."
Food check.
Oh, thank you.
Grabbing a Dom bat for us.
I need a cabbage wrap for sure.
8 minutes.
All right, guys. This is gonna be really easy, but
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, guys. We'll get to some tough stuff.
here's another orc up here.
We can just push right in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep
Quick.
moving forward.
Oh, I just fell through the world.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh wow. I don't think it liked that I stealthed.
You
Oh
became
my.
invisible to
Wait,
the
oh.
world.
Eventually, it
there's
might
the
pop you
world.
back.
I was gonna say I'm gonna give it a second. I'm definitely going somewhere. So let's see. Isn't there like a stuck command? I remember seeing a
There
stuck command.
is.
Somebody
If
get
it's
on the
not-
Jopaphone.
If it's not like popping you back up into the world, you could slash stuck. It'll take you back to your bind, though.
Saddle's
Oh,
on it.
okay. That would be a little bit. Did you say someone was on it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll give it just a sec here.
We have help. Help is on the way.
Help is on the way.
Well, are you sure you want to get help from a pineapple pizza lover?
That's
Aw.
a very. You know what? I think I'm better off just falling.
Pineapple pizza is so good.
I'm on the
What
way
you
to hell
talking
anyway. Oh my god.
about. Hell is not pineapple pizza.
You're right. It's pineapple on pizza.
Oh, I see. I got you.
Ah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Meta.
Yay.
Is there a hug? Hold on. Can I hug?
No, not yet.
Oh, unknown command. What?
That's,
Well, it's-
Bow and waver.
There
in.
we go. Oh, we can bow too. Okay. I wonder how ridiculous the dance animation will eventually. Do we have dance? Do we have dance yet?
So that's actually something I forgot to mention in the wider stream. Is these are still the old models. People that follow Pantheon might be familiar. They've been working on a new set of models, rigging, animation, and all this stuff that comes together, including showing our armor and everything that we equip. That's not done yet. So we're kind of working with old tech here, if anyone was wondering. That's why everyone looks the same right now.
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah. And right now, the armor and stuff, most of it is only showing up on human models. So it's one of the reasons I chose to
Oh,
play
I didn't
human.
mean to do that.
Ooh, watchful orc brutes.
And
Yeah,
he's yellow.
that's orange.
Oh.
Get on your game.
Oh wow. He is not taking a lot of damage, is he?
Yeah, you're gonna be missing a lot. He's beefy. I didn't see the watchful disposition. I stepped a little too close.
So, what are the dispositions currently in their working format?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
a
there's
lot of
several.
them. Yeah. I don't think I could name them all, but
And honestly,
they just
we
basically
don't know
buff the
exactly what all
person?
of them do.
So dispositions basically change the behavior of NPCs. It usually doesn't affect their stats or anything. It affects how they behave. So in this case, he's more watchful. He can notice people from a further distance.
Oh, cleave.
which makes sense. That's why Des didn't see him.
Cool.
Yep.
He was further away, right?
Well, that's probably one reason.
Yeah, and so it's like each NPC has a chance of spawning with a certain set of dispositions. So not all orc brutes have that disposition, although they might when they spawn.
Yeah,
Right.
there are categorical adjustments to mobs called traits that are usually like wolves, for example. Wolves have a trait that when they're together, they get attack speed, I believe.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So there's that stuff, but dispositions are more of kind of like almost like mods in ARPGs, except for it's like really behavioral.
Speaking of ARPGs, I just got to the end game of Diablo with their damage numbers, and somebody in chat was just like, "Man, these damage numbers are so much better compared to what else Co is playing these days." I'm like, "What? You don't like the 5.8 million hits? Like what?"
Yeah,
Hitting for like
big numbers,
50.
right?
Oh yeah,
Loses
I
its
like it a lot
impact
better,
after
too.
a while.
It really does. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of becomes noise.
Although on the other side of things, I remember one of your previous streams you mentioned the 0.1 skill ups were a little bit like a little too granular, right? Like a little too much on the other side.
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that it does point to skills. I wish
turn that
everything
off.
was a whole number. You can?
Yeah, they actually added
in
a
the
setting.
settings,
Show skill ups.
show fractional skill ups. You can just turn that off.
Oh. So I can do never show fractional skill ups, but the skill ups are the whole numbers then, I'm assuming.
Correct. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's great. Yeah, that's much better. I'm not a fan of the point numbers. I don't think that's
Yeah.
in a game like this. I just don't feel it's necessary.
Yeah, it can feel a little too gamified.
Exactly. It feels a little too gamey. You know.
Since we're to this point, I see there's another group up there, so we're probably fine. But if you find yourself in a precarious position, like if the group's about to wipe, these rocks here, remember these rocks and climb them to find hopeful safety if things go south. Just throwing that out there.
Ko's already going up there. He's like, I have no faith in this.
We'll be
group.
up here, friends. If you need anything, just give me
I have a bow.
I will swoop down and save the group. But until then,
Yeah, you need to do one of those rogue jump stab things, you know?
I know, right? Yes, I need an ability that does more damage when used from the air.
There
That's
you go.
exactly right.
That'd be awesome.
I'm also kind of surprised. I feel like Rogue needs a backstab. I don't have a backstab. I need a backstab.
You
Only a matter of
should
time.
at this point.
But well, I mean, granted, in EQ we didn't get backstab until 10 or something. But I don't think I have.
Yeah.
I have a positional kick. I have blackjack
Yeah.
kick that hits from the side, but I don't have anything that does more from the back. I need to do it from behind. Is what I'm trying to say.
It might be a technique.
Rogues do it from behind, all right?
It's true. Does anyone actually have the shirt for that? Like I've seen that in public before.
There's a stag over there if anybody wants to, if we just want trash mobs or anything while we're here.
Yeah, do you guys want to move up and see if there's a camp spot further up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
Let's try
let's
to
push up.
leapfrog a bit.
Is that guy stealth? Wait. Controls be? There's class restrictions. Are they on?
They're not on
That
right
are-
now.
No, they're not on.
They're
Not
not on.
now.
Okay.
You can be an ogre
I know
wizard
that
if you
guy.
want.
I know that ogre isn't stealthing like me. Come on now.
Yeah, you can do anything basically.
Oh man.
So these little huts are actually like super danger. So I'm not sad to be passing them right now.
Oh.
Let the
Yeah,
other
we'd probably
group,
get whooped.
because they like to have 3 or sometimes 4 orcs just hanging out in those tents.
Well.
And I do not yet have Feign Death to be able to split pull or anything like that.
Oh really? And you're what? 13 now?
I am 14. I think monks get it at like 18
this
or
way,
20.
This way. Yeah, if we do need to split pull, remember I do have a skill. I can do it. I have to mez and then wipe them. So
Yoga says,
Should
did
we
the
keep moving
graphics
up to
get
the
better
top?
or am I tripping? The graphics are constantly slowly getting better, but the graphics are also very much not their final form. They're not worried about graphics and optimization right now. They're still developing the main mechanics.
right.
Yeah. On that note, though, like even going from like the last big stream to this one, they've done a ton of updates. You'll probably notice how much smoother the game is running. Like they did some optimizations that almost doubled my frames per second in the last like couple months. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody just said rogues get backstab as a passive trait. That should be in my abilities though, right? Or
Some of the traits you have to buy them from the vendor. They're like little stones, I think, right? Correct me if I'm
oh yeah,
wrong,
because
guys.
those are the ones that you have to like travel around the world to get all your passives and stuff, right?
Yeah, I have 2 of them for me, and they're basically you just buy them.
I don't know if I have that one.
Click them and you're done.
Wow, there are 5 groups up here.
Yeah, this is camped up.
Party Central.
Pre-alpha's pretty popular from the looks of it.
Yeah, it's very popular. Lots of.
Well, I'm gonna grab this boar. We didn't come up
Might
here
as
for
well,
nothing.
right? Whoa.
Yeah. If anything, just to have the boar charge at you.
For that charge animation, yeah.
He's very passive.
Juck Jekko says, no offense to anyone, but this game looks worse than WoW did in 2004. Old school can only take you so far. Well, again, this is a pre-alpha. So if it like they're not even trying to make it look pretty and stuff yet. Right now they're just developing the game and getting it all in. And then they'll optimize, make it look pretty, all that kind of stuff. mean, look at our shadows, for instance. Like,
Right.
there's smudges. It's not optimized. It's they were just talking about how the newest animations and newest stuff isn't in the game. So yeah. But again, also just to be clear, this is not going for a AAA. Looks the best. This is not supposed to be. A game like this is all about the gameplay, the mechanics, the world, the lore, the experience. So it's not going to be for everyone. That's just how it is. This isn't for if graphics are 100% your thing, then there are much better games for you to be playing. This is angled towards a specific audience and a specific type of gamer. So.
Right.
Yep.
And also just the way that video streaming and recording works, it will look better on your own monitor than it does watching it on Twitch or something like that.
Right, it always does, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody in my chat asked, is there any part of the game that's 100% complete? And I don't think there is. The closest I would say is I think they just, their networking library, so all the underlying stuff that makes it an MMO and makes us be able to play together and stay together, that kind of thing, is something they've been focused on for the last, Baz, like a year and a half, trying to get that solidified and sort of to the point where...
Well, also, like they talked about in the production letter, a big part about making a game like this is getting the pipelines down to make the content, and they had to basically redo those in some ways.
Yeah.
So that's been a large priority. But even from the pre-alphas, we've been seeing some stuff. But hopefully now we've kind of been seeing an endurance up until now, and hopefully this year and next year will be more of a sprint as we see them put in like more content, more stuff of that nature. And for those who don't know, this is the first time ever they're now doing monthly pre-alphas, and every pre-alpha they're putting in new things. So this game has been in development for almost 10 years. I mean, how long has it been now? It's been a long time.
2015.
Yeah, it's been almost 10 years.
Yeah, 2015 was the Kickstarter.
And this is the first time in the game's
2014.
history that they're now doing the pre-alphas every month. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see all this progress instead of just kind of
right.
being told about it. We're already seeing a lot of it, but
yeah,
we'll
and
see
they
that
actually
pick up as time goes on.
Yeah, they just talked about it this week on their developer update that they've been doing ad hoc tests, which are just one-off, sort of like, hey, we need to get you guys in for the night, like we want to test some stuff. So we had 2 ad hoc tests in the past week that were basically like that. So I mean, they're getting data, they're getting people in, and I think it's like you said, it's speeding up.
Yep. And for three other factors that are kind of important to mention, they not only had to deal with the loss of one of, if not the founding member of the project, but then they kind of had to, do everything involved with getting over that. Also, the team has not been the size it is now for the entire 10 years. In fact, there were years where the team was significantly smaller than it is now. And the last big thing is only recently did they get a large influx of resources. They actually had a 7-figure investor at the end of last year, I think, that they were publicly announcing.
Yeah, about that.
So, they're just starting to kind of pick up steam again. There were times when it was definitely a lot slower than it is now. And I'd say now is probably some of the fastest we've seen it throughout the entire 10 years.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah,
10 years.
agreed. Yeah, we're starting to see real progress start really pouring through for us that we can feel. Because I think a lot of the progress was things happen under the hood, stuff that you can't just notice, but are improving the game.
Yep. And for the record, yes, everything I'm saying is absolutely a bit of copium, but that's because I think, we all really like the game and want to see it come out as soon as possible. But no.
Yeah. The way I look
Let's
at
be
it
real
is-
about the situation. It's been a long time. It's probably going to be a little bit longer, but
Yeah, it's
they have
totally gonna
some
be a
decent
long
reasons.
time.
Yeah.
But the point is, like, they're still doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's
They're
something to be said for
absolutely
that.
still doing it. Yep.
Well, and it's a matter of momentum too, right? Like that's really what it comes down to. Like if you really go back and look at where they started with like an incredibly small team and basically no funding, they kind of for a while just kind of had to do the best they could with what they had. It's a really interesting story actually. They kind of started from next to nothing and kind of clawed their way through and yeah, like Des was saying, the fact that they have even gotten this far is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, MMOs are hard.
Yes.
They are. They've got so many moving components that need to be going on at once, and you have to think about everything at scale, and like it's not. There's a reason we don't see like a ton of indie MMOs. It's because they're really hard.
Yeah, it's honestly an insane undertaking what they've done.
And I think that feeds into the community sometimes a little bit of the negativity, because I think the community is smart enough to realize what a big job it is, right? And they just are like, it's hard to understand how they could possibly do what they're trying to do when you don't follow it closely. Like, but if you follow closely and you sort of keep track of things, you're like, okay, I see how this will get done, right? And it's just without that insight, it's a little bit hard to believe it'll ever happen.
Kind of an issue
I
of
kind of ran off.
Oh, dude, I'm just following you, man. So whatever we're
I
doing.
was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute.
We actually, great talks, but we were kind of at a loss here. I didn't realize there was going to be this many groups up here. I guess everyone is on PA right now. It's prime time, right?
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
I wanted to propose maybe we do some serious climbing, because I assume we only have so much time left, just to see at least a higher level area that would probably smash our face in. But there's kind of cool stuff along the way if we just want to like keep talking while we explore and all
Also, a little bit of real talk. I don't have too much longer tonight. I have like 10 to 15 minutes. But one thing we can propose to them is the next open session, if we want to get the group back together and maybe see if they can drop us at like a dungeon that we could work through for like a couple hours.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think that'd be kind of cool. I know that I'm sure a lot of people would want to kind of see what a dungeon experience would look like. Like literally just drop us at the beginning, the required level, and we just kind of like play through it. Like that could be kind of awesome.
Well, what's funny about that is we actually want to do some outdoor stuff, just because we feel like a lot of the group content has been stuck in a dark place for so long.
Not wrong. Yeah.
We could just head on over to the Goblin Caves if we wanted to end it out that way.
Sure.
We
do
could
that.
try
Wait.
to just push through.
I got like
What-
20 minutes. So anything.
What
you guys
about
wanna do, let's
what
go.
about you want to go see the big mob? You want to see the
the big mob?
Oh, has Co seen it? We should go.
I don't
see
even
it.
know what you're talking
He
about.
has.
What are we talking about?
Talking about Fuzz Ruckus, I believe.
Fuzz Ruckus.
That name does
Oh,
not mean
no.
anything to me.
I was talking about the dragon.
Ooh.
There's a dragon
Can
in
we
game?
see the dragon? I don't know if we can.
Supposedly
I-
the wall is down and the dragon is up.
Well, we can try because we're close, aren't we?
Oh, that is such a tease.
How can we not do that now? How can we
think we
not?
have
Sorry,
to,
I
I
didn't-
think we have to see the dragon.
I don't think Drac was supposed to say that, but now that he has, it's out there. So let's.
Was I not supposed to say? Was that a rule? Somebody
I
told me
don't
about that
Is
rule.
this when one of the devs
There are
grabs
no
the other
rules.
and they're like, wait, the wall's down to the dragon? What?
I'm
And
getting
then-
tells saying Drac's right. I'm getting tells saying he's correct.
All right, lead the way.
All
Lead the way.
right, and now we have to.
If
Sorry.
Ruckus
Where we
mysteriously
going?
pops out of the group, we know what happened, right?
Yeah, I know.
He was
Drop
dead.
it, don't kill me. Drop it, don't kill me.
Lead on.
Oh no, he went link dead. That's too bad. His
Does
account got banned off pre-op. Oh, no.
All right, lead on.
Who knows the way?
Who knows the way? I think I know the way, but I'm not 100%.
Out of all the people here, I've probably been banned more than everybody else put together. So
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
The Microhawk says this reminds me of EverQuest. Yes. Yes. The answer to that is
Just
yes.
yes.
It is.
Yeah.
That is
Just-
the correct
just
answer.
yes.
We all have a
And
lot of.
just because I'm sure this is going to come up, as we've been running around and stuff is like super packed, we've basically got like an entire 500-ish person PA group all shoved in one zone.
Mhm.
They're actually really close to releasing the next zone, the one right next to this one.
Really?
Everybody's super looking forward to it because, I mean, obviously more content and
Yeah,
but
man.
just a little bit of spreading out.
That'll be nice.
It will be nice. Yeah.
And I just want to also point out how crazy it is that, however many people are on, 500, whatever the count may be, that we're technically, even though it's a seamless world, we're technically in a zone, right? So one little area and we're all playing the game.
Yeah,
and
I was
it's
gonna
running
say there's
good.
no instancing, is there?
No.
No. And there's also like, when the game releases, like, there won't be zones technically, but I'm sure we're all going to call them different names, etc. But
So how are they gonna do that? So like, are the dungeons and stuff aren't gonna be in like part of the main world, are they?
All right, who wants to take this one?
Oh
right,
god.
there will
So-
be places. There will be places. Some dungeons are open world, like you just go in, and
Yeah.
others are zone in.
Okay, I was
to the
yeah,
dungeon.
that makes the most sense. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah,
yes.
it's really the overworld is seamless.
What I'm trying to
Like,
say is I need a place to leave my trains. That's what I'm trying to say. There needs to be,
Yes, there
will
there
be.
needs to be a zone line somewhere. Okay.
In the big
Yes.
dungeons,
Great.
that's definitely a thing. They have said that leashing will be a variable thing. Like there's a lot of factors to that. So while trains are definitely going to be a feature,
Feature.
sometimes mobs might, leave you alone after a while for one reason or another. So, but the point is that it's not always exactly the same. So you'll have to figure that out the hard way.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm totally with you, Co. I'm a big, let's stay close to the zone line till we figure it out,
Zero says they want 3 continents, and right now there's only 1 zone with 1 almost ready. It sounds like we're looking at 5+ years before release. Now, first of all, I don't know if you've noticed the area we've been traversing, but compared to another, an EverQuest zone, for instance, we've probably walked through 2 or 3 zones in just this area. Mm-hmm. So it's not, when you say that there's 1 area ready now, this area is huge. This is a large area. So I don't think the continents are going to be 10 areas. You know what I mean? And on top of that, what we're in now is the quote unquote finished zone. That doesn't mean they're just not working on the other stuff. We've seen tons of concept art from those areas. We've seen snapshots from those areas. So just because we're not, hell, some of them might even be near ready. They just don't want to just, drop them in yet because it's not cogent to the whole experience, because they want to do testing and they want to see what people do, what people do in each area and things like that. So this is what I said the first time I played in the public test, where it's this area we've been running through now. This feels good. When they can eventually make 5, 6, 10 areas like this up to this quality, that's the game I want to play.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
So,
I agree,
it's they're clearly going in the right direction. And hopefully, like I was saying before, the last few years have been spent making the pipelines to do this stuff faster. So now they're up to the point in development where they're mostly focused on this stuff. So hopefully we'll see a lot. That's one of the reasons they were comfortable enough saying, okay, we're opening up monthly pre-alphas.
Right.
So that's why we're going to be seeing more and more. Like they just said, they got another zone coming soon. Right. So, we're going to start seeing the stuff more and more and more and more.
Speaking of,
I remember they have.
So
they have.
I gotta interrupt. I do not know where the dragon is.
Oh my God! You're just following
the whole time.
I knew it was up here somewhere. I was told.
I think it's off to the other side, to the north.
I've never been up here, so
I've never been up here either. I have no idea where we are.
Just so no one gets booted, make sure you don't go too far into what will be Avendir's Pass over there. It will teleport you out. So just keep.
I love that. So we've been following this guy for 5 minutes, and he's just hold on. I just want to make sure everyone knows. I have no idea where I'm going.
You need to play with Nathan a little more frequently. This happens more often than you think.
I should never be sure we're going where we're not supposed to go.
Oh, there's trees that are off the ground. That looks like that might be the end of that.
This is under development here.
That's
obviously.
I think we've reached the end.
Oh,
I don't think there's a dragon.
Squish Allen, the part that I was referring to being ready is kind of the topography in the land itself. They still need to fill this with mobs and put in named and add in all the little flavor and stuff like that. I'm sure there'll be more villages and things like that. We haven't seen a mob for 3 minutes. They haven't. They're still populating it and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this area we're in currently, we're really not supposed to go. To be honest.
Yeah, you know how you were talking about doing this again next month? We'll have to check on that.
It looks gorgeous though here. Come on. I like the look of this area.
Oh yeah, man. Once this gets dude, you put 3 or 4 orc camps in here. You put a few fun roamers and some stuff on the ground, and you basically have West Commons. This is this is the foundation of really good stuff once it gets in there.
Exactly.
I'm being told he's over here, guys. Baz, follow Baz. He's going the way that I'm told he might be.
All right.
Oh, gotta have your bandit camps. I'm sure there'll be lots of bandit camps.
Yeah, there are bandit camps
in
this
lots
zone.
of dervish cutthroats. Yeah.
What was the guy's name? Dorn Devin?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Chase us through the desert of
Rome. Hopefully not run us into an asp.
Which seemed to happen every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've definitely never been this high up in the mountains before. This is pretty cool.
If there's not some amazing item at the very top of the world, I will be significantly disappointed.
Exactly.
That's one of those things that I take as a signature thing of really good games, is that they never make you feel like there should be something here. There usually is something there. When you feel like you're going to an area that you're like, there's
Oh,
definitely
there's a hole there. There's a hole there,
Yeah,
Nathan.
don't run too close
Oh.
to the edge.
Whoa, yeah, I almost
There is
fell
a
in
hole
that
there.
too. Holy cow.
A noob trap. I like it. No, I can't remember. I want to say it was. I think it was Joppa. Or no, I don't. Is Joppa the guy with the awesome Australian accent? Is that Joppa?
That's Kilson.
Kilson. Kilson. I think in one of the streams I was talking to. I think Kilson was talking about how they want the whole world to feel basically like what you were just saying, where it's like every if you really take the time to look off the beaten path, like their goal is to make it so that is always something that is rewarded in some way, which
Right.
is just
Right.
that is a great way to approach it.
Think about the Zelda games, right? Like every time you look behind a waterfall, there's always something there, and they know what to do. They're not going to let
Holy moly!
that,
go by.
man.
Wow,
Well,
Look
you
at
led us
that
to quite a
view.
vista.
this is unbelievable. Oh, and
And the
music.
music.
Oh my god!
music
Is
just
that
kicked in.
music? Is that yeah?
Turned on.
Finally! Oh my
Unlocked
lord!
music.
Okay, everybody, shut up. Listen to the music.
It's a little
Really
side there
though,
in the
like
background.
this whole area, there's all these little nooks and crannies and cliffs and just yeah, that's the prospect of this game is just there's so much stuff to find, so much room, I guess.
Yeah, and to your point earlier, Ko, like having 10 or so of these areas on a continent is actually probably a pretty fair assessment based on
Yeah, I think
how
so.
they've mapped out the overworld. So yeah, there's the world is going to be huge, and yeah, like you were saying, we have seen like previews of several of those other zones. Like just because this is the only one that's available in pre-alpha right now, doesn't mean the only one. It's the only one that's had progress made on it. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely be more.
Nathan, where's this dragon? Are you leading us astray?
Look, I'm going off of rumors here. And I did not see the dragon, so we might have been trolled. I've heard a lot of people say he's up here, but I do not see him.
Is this one of one of those fables that goes around? It's like, oh, did you hear
Might
about the
be.
sea monster at the bottom of the ocean?
Sure, there's a dragon.
There
never
hasn't been
know.
dragons seen in these lands in over 100 years.
You gotta believe. Come on, you guys. You gotta believe.
Are we going up here? Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're
Oh,
doing.
I don't know,
I
I
have
saw
no
people
idea.
climbing.
I just climbed up to see what was up here.
Yeah, I saw Coke climbing.
This area is pretty clearly unpopulated right now. So
Developers, I know you're watching this. Baz went up first. I'm just gonna say.
blame Baz.
Or maybe if we're running short on time, maybe can you port us over to the dragon? We want to see the dragon.
Oh my god.
No.
No, this is
We'll
a
have to
no
save it.
dev stream. We
Oh no! Okay,
yeah.
That's right.
I'm always the one that
Well-
wants to cheat.
well-
I have to head out. So I think the last thing I'm dead. Never. I was gonna say I need to jump off the other side.
No,
but
you're not dead.
I'm
well,
not dead?
now I'm
He's only
down.
mostly
Oh,
dead.
now you're dead. Okay, now we're both dead. You're right. That's-
Okay. Someone climb down so you don't die, so you can at least pick us up. So
I'm
we
coming.
can.
I'm coming.
I'm coming too.
Let the climbing.
I love this
champion
little
wrestle me.
like death crawl going on here.
It does drain your purple bar
Yeah,
faster though if
Don't
you crawl.
You
Oh, my
will be
purple
dead.
bar doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be moving. Is that a bug?
It might be because mine
Also
wasn't moving
dead.
much either.
Oh, you were.
I got you.
Oh, there we go.
You're up.
Okay, great. I am currently back up, so now I can jump off this side. Okay, cool. Well, it was a pleasure, gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. There we go. And we're down. Okay,
There
good.
we
This
go.
time.
That's the
this
way
time
to
we're good.
end it.
But anyway,
That-
thank you for the fun, guys. That was great.
Thank you. That
Yeah,
was
definitely
tons of
next play test. I would love to do like a combat stream, like work through something, even if it's Overland, a dungeon, or something. But I think that'd be really fun.
Absolutely. I'm down.
That was
See if we
great,
can
man.
get the devs to give us a little instance or something in the dungeon.
Yeah. No, that was fun,
Heck
Ko.
yeah.
Thanks for,
Yeah,
thanks
thanks,
for
Ko.
joining us.
Thanks a lot, guys. That was great. Catch y'all next time.
See ya.
Later.
See
See you next time.
Well, here we are.
Well,
So I'm going to
guys,
jump.
here we
I think
are.
we all jump out of the call and say goodbye to our streams. Is that the plan here?
I guess so. I mean, we're at the top of the world, literally. So
Mhm. All right, guys.
not much else to
All right.
do from here.
Talk to you
Yeah.
later.
Thanks, everybody.
Later.
All right. See you, everybody.
All right, stream. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I saw your questions in chat, and I tried to answer some of them as we could. I think that we got a lot of them answered from Ko's chat as well, or asking some of the same questions. So really fun. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. I mean, that's probably the highest viewers, definitely the highest viewers I've ever had doing a stream, and I really appreciate it. And I think the game showed really well. I really like what we did. I thought we had some combat. We did some adventure, some exploring, some climbing, all my favorite stuff. This game is, this is a game that I've committed a lot of time and energy to. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting back in here, streaming it again, having a good time with you all. And yeah, sooner rather than later, right? The sooner the better. So cheers, everybody. Have a great night. And you'll look for the content. Look for this to be on our YouTube channel, the Pantheon Plus YouTube channel, which you're at right now. But we're going to make tons of content with it, going to chop it up, do some stuff with it. Look for the other perspectives on the other respective streamers' channels as well. If you don't know about us, if you're new here, we're Pantheon Plus. We do a lot of content based on Pantheon and other group-centric MMOs. We talk about lore. We have a podcast, a weekly podcast, bi-weekly, I should say, called The Rewind, in which we cover the news and notes of Pantheon's development very finely, very closely. Me and Desrin host that show. It's Sundays at noon Eastern time here on the channel for the premiere. We also have a Tuesday night streaming group, which we play MMOs. We're playing Lord of the Rings online right now, and that's always fun. That's just showing how fun group-centric MMOs can be, because that's what we're here for, right? So yeah, really appreciate it. Love it if you could show up for some of those. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. So adios, friends.